Welcome. In this exercise, you will learn how to develop your concentration by focusing on your breath in stages. You will also hear why concentration is important and receive guidance on how to handle the inevitable difficulties that will arise. When you are finished, you may feel more focused immediately. With repeated use, you may notice a lasting improvement in your ability to concentrate, as well as your overall awareness and well-being. Practice versions are also available for each stage in various lengths. Let's begin. Find or create a quiet space now. If possible, choose somewhere you can close your eyes without concern. If you like, sit on a cushion with your legs folded in front of you. You can also sit in a chair without using the backrest. If you lean back, just try to keep as upright as possible. Now loosen all restrictive clothing, turn off any ringers, and switch your mobile phone or tablet to airplane mode. We will remind you they are off when the session is over. If you need to, pause this recording now until you are ready. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms up, one on top of the other. If possible, let your eyes close. Now, take a few deep breaths through your nose, long and slow. Feel your belly filling on the in-breath. Let it empty on the out-breath. Now let go control of your breath and just breathe naturally. Let the breath determine its own length. Let your breath continue on its own while we provide some background information. Then we'll go deeper. Concentration is your ability to choose what you pay attention to and what you ignore, and to hold your attention where you want to. Improving it will improve your working memory, verbal reasoning, problem-solving, and decision-making. Concentration is also closely related to emotional intelligence and self-control. It takes place in the same part of the brain where we delay gratification and control impulses. Not surprisingly, much research links good concentration to high academic achievement and future earnings, as well as to lower rates of addiction and other problems. Fortunately, a simple method exists for strengthening your concentration just by focusing on your breath. We'll show you all 4 stages of this method now. When you practice on your own, you can stay with each stage as long as you like before moving on. Continue breathing naturally, and be sure you're in a comfortable and stable position. You want to be relaxed but alert. Now, let the breath continue on its own, and place your attention at the entrance to your nose. Notice how it feels just inside your nose when you breathe. Cool air going in, warm air going out. Try it for a moment now. Cool, in. Warm, out. Cool, in. Warm, out. This will be your home base. The place you return to when your mind wanders, the place just inside your nose where you most feel your breath. Now we'll learn Stage 1. Continue breathing naturally. Just follow your breath without controlling it. After your in-breath, mentally count 1. After your out-breath, mentally count 2. Then 3, and so on up to 10. Try it for a few breaths now. Were you able to do it? Don't worry if you didn't. It's quite common to lose count. When your mind wanders, the important thing is not to judge or criticize yourself. Simply notice that your mind has wandered. Then gently, blamelessly, return your attention to your breathing just inside your nose. On the next in-breath, begin again at number 1. In stage 1, we count 1 number for each in-breath and 1 number for each out-breath. When you get to 10, you start over with the number 1. When you practice on your own, stay with stage 1 as long as you like. Now we'll show you stage 2. Return your attention to your nose and breath. Continue breathing naturally. This time, breathe in and out before counting 1. This may not seem harder, but it is. You take twice as many breaths before counting 10 and starting over. Try it for a few breaths now. Again, practice stage 2 on your own as long as you like. Now we'll learn stage 3. In stage 3, you stop counting and simply say the words in and out with each in and out breath. Again, this may not seem much harder, but it is. Let's try. Focus your attention just inside your nose where you most feel your breath. Now, as you breathe, say these words inside your head. In. Out. In. Out. Now for a few more breaths on your own. There's no set length of time for how long you stay with each stage. It depends on how frequently you practice. When you can do any stage for 5 minutes without losing focus, you are ready for the next. Now we'll learn stage 4. Stage 4 is what you can practice forever. In stage 4, you watch your breath with no internal words at all. Place your attention once again at the entrance to your nose where you most feel your breathing. Let your breath breathe itself. Feel the cool air going in again. Feel the warm air going out. Now, watch and feel your breathing without any words at all. Try it for a moment now. In stage 4, you progress by wordlessly focusing on your breath for longer periods of time. When you can do it for 5 minutes, try 10, then 15, then 20. For most people, 20 minutes is a good length of time. It is also the length when most of the benefits can be expected if you practice regularly. But don't push yourself. It could take a month or a year or even more. Or maybe never. Remember that many benefits still come from shorter sessions. Now we'll talk about distractions. Keep breathing naturally while we do. No matter how well you pay attention to your breath, sooner or later you will lose your focus. This is especially true when you practice on your own. Again, the most important thing is not to judge or criticize yourself. Distractions are anything that take your focus from your breathing. These are only your 5 senses plus your thoughts and feelings. You will hear sounds. You will feel sensations in your body. You will realize you are thinking. We will treat them all the same. Simply notice each when it arises, then let it go, and gently return your attention to your breath. Let's try. Whatever interrupts you next, just notice it, let it go, and refocus on your breathing. Try it for a moment now. Let it go does not mean push it away. Be dispassionate. Be gentle. Neither pursue distractions nor repel them, nor judge yourself for having them. When your mind wanders, simply notice that it has wandered, and gently bring it back. Place your attention back inside your nose and watch and feel your breath. Try it again now. You may have learned or have the urge to name the thing distracting you, to say a silent word inside your mind. You may say barking if a dog barks, or itching if you feel an itch. Or you may name the process rather than the thing itself. You may just say hearing for the dog, feeling for the itch, or simply thinking for a thought. Both of these are fine. But for this exercise, try something even simpler. Try naming just one thing. When you lose your focus, simply notice that and not the thing distracting you. If you say a mental word, just say distracted or wandering to describe your mind. Then gently bring your mind back to your breath. Try it for a moment now. Finally, as with the breath itself, try using no internal words at all. just notice that you've lost your focus and gently bring it back to your nose and the feeling of your breath. Try this final practice for a longer moment now. In a few moments, we will complete this exercise. Before we do, keep your eyes closed a bit longer and remember a few things. Concentration is like a muscle in your mind, the one that holds your attention in one place. If you want to be strong for life, you don't stop working out or going to the gym. This exercise is like going to the gym for your mind. With practice, you can learn to concentrate for long periods without distraction. Over time, you may receive other benefits as well: physical, mental, emotional, and psychological. Don't be surprised if you experience a calm or tranquility like nothing you've felt before, or even a profound peace of mind and overall well-being. Remember, too, that you do not need to be sitting on your chair or cushion to practice breathing concentration. You can do it for 1 minute or even one breath anytime and anywhere throughout your day. Try it and see what happens. And know that your experiences are not you. Just like your breath, thoughts and feelings are just things you experience with your mind and body, the same as you experience a sound with your ear or a smell with your nose, but they are not you. Now, when you are ready, slowly open your eyes if they are closed. Notice how you feel compared to when you started. Appreciate your efforts. Whatever you were able to do, or however your mind wandered, the time you took today itself is your success. Know that you can repeat this exercise as often as you like, and return to this place inside yourself whenever you choose. Remember that your ringers and mobile devices have been turned off. We hope you have enjoyed this exercise and found it helpful.